things that you were saying like, about the breaking generational curses, the dancing, the doing hair, I mess with that. But it was just more so like, you was like, oh, you don't mess with liars. I be lying. I ain't gonna lie. I be lying, but it's like, you know, that's how I know if you mess with me or not. Like, if I do these couple lies and stuff and you don't mess with them, then all right. But if you know I'm lying, you know
He
I'm
mean
lying.
like white lies.
You gonna
Like he
choose me or
plays,
you gonna
like
lose
he
me.
plays
You know, I'd rather you
lies.
just choose
Is
me.
that what he's saying?
Little lies, nothing crazy, not a serious situation.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only reason I fought lying.
Draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have
Y'all
that
can't
guy.
go nowhere
Like
with
to
the
keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like you mentioned, the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster,
he said you ain't it.
And he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
He said, nah, I ain't giving up line for you.
That extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
Now everybody pop. There's 2 people. Dancing.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Tackle brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
Come on.
The Aggies offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes Marcel Reed. He had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown.
I love when a balloon get popped and a nigga didn't say nothing. He was like, yeah, you absolutely beautiful. Pop.
Looking for room. It's Owens. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
This nigga gay too.
Right
they just go sprinkle because of the gay niggas in everyone.
Stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs.
That long blink.
Except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down.
Nah, he gay.
They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun on 3rd down, Reed. Now improvising.
The man shoe combo is crazy. Also from Atlanta. Come on, baby. You got to do better than that.
And move the sticks there.
Niggas be fresh in Atlanta a
Aggies
little
will
bit.
snap it on 1st and 10. Good solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, get it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. And then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Aggies have their offense in high gear. Reed. Buying some time. He's got it. Almost got
it. Buddy at the all the way at the end.
He's out about a yard short at the 49.
Pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
This is I seen the clip of it. I think that's
keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The Aggies moving quickly to the line. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback. But he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. It's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. On the run, it's Owens.
You please look at her for the
She got on them Yeezys. Somebody look like little elf boots.
We're not prejudiced.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They want to run it.
Why they look so long?
And the defense makes the stop after
She did run for that. God damn, if he long.
Control the running game if you don't
I
control
can't
the line of
believe
scrimmage.
nobody
And how
popped
about
off
the
of
defensive
that
line
alone.
doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Corey, look. That's not
On fourth. He'll pull it down. He gets it past the stick. Slides to avoid
Puppy
the
needs
hit,
some
and the
time.
drive stays alive with a fourth down conversion. We've reached the brink. Arkansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
They wrong, bro.
They wrong. They not wrong.
That's so true.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the
What?
second. So first down here as they go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Play action with Reed. With the catch, it's Thomas. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? The Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. Throwing Reed. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
He's looking crazy. Why he got that, what's the nigga name? That's on Young Money.
Both teams scored on their first possessions, but now a
What was
chance
his
to send
name?
a message that field goals aren't going to win
Little
this
somebody.
game.
They put the
Touchdowns
watermark on the whole thing for the whole group. You ain't stealing our shit. That shit ugly.
The run inside. It's Smith. Tackle is made at the 28
Yeah, he looked crazy.
after a pickup of 3.
That's a Buffon.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Jackson going to throw it. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it. Oh, he just held it.
Yeah, push the boy.
Defense
Let's
picks
go,
it up.
let's go, big man. Hit him hard, let's go.
Reason, right? Know thyself. And what he does best is hang in
They got
the
on
pocket
leather
and throw
skirts?
strikes
Okay.
and
Oh, those
attack the
pants.
field. It's not really running, and you can see
skirt.
takes off, and the defense closes in fast, and the most important thing happens for the defense. They hit him, they get the ball out, and they force the turnover.
Here comes the Aggies offense out to
I think
start
it's
this
those
drive.
kids Folisa.
Using his feet. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Reed. Gonna try to get it himself. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. The offense changing the play.
We're there, you know.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Finding some room. Got enough space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the house call coming on the run from the 23. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Jackson will throw. And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up the protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up the safety.
Be in the back like this. Yeah, because remember when T.I. was on here, that's right around the hood, niggas recognized us.
And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Running inside, it's Edwards. Tackle was made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a gap. It's Morrow. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Reed to throw. That's caught. It's Craver. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Quick release by the QB. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. The Aggies are threatening on 1st and goal. Making side adjustments here. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver.
No.
Someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That just drives you crazy as an offense to get down there, get that 1st and goal, and you got to back up and make it a little harder. Looking for space. It's Morrow. Touchdown, Aggie!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Escapes the pressure going right. And it's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short.
How about this defense? Great job by the defense, forcing the turnover. You already got a lead. Now you get the ball right back to your offense right before the half. Big-time momentum swing.
See, niggas recognize it when they pass it. Like, hey, that's the niggas right there.
Yeah, they're speeding up.
Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try try to take control of this game on offense here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, and they're playing good complementary football up to this point, but this is a huge opportunity, David, for them to really create some momentum.
Well, and the defense did such a good job keeping them in the game early. Now, holding down their end. Now get the offense rolling, put up some points on the scoreboard, and then you can really get dangerous in this ball.
Like, live. This is here in the car.
That's what I'm saying.
This nigga sound like he on tape.
They'll run the option.
I wasn't expecting them to sound as good. Live, like
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts it
That
down.
babyface kid, who the fuck is this?
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south.
He's already prepared for the crowd.
Already in chip shot field goal
That's where you
range
make the
at
crowd sing with
21,
you.
but this
So
third and
casual.
short,
Yeah.
they're still thinking touchdown. Might be changing the route. Reed.
straight into it.
Oh,
There we
they're
go.
after him. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
He had a
Looking
smooth
for
ass,
more
like
room.
a
He's inside the 40, the 20. He's at the touchdown. Razorbacks took it all the way back to the house.
And this is always the fine line as an offense, man. You want to be aggressive. You want to go get more points right before the half. But you can't be careless. You can't make mistakes. And, man, Palmer, that's a big mistake that goes all the way back the other direction.
And give the defense credit, too, because in that 2-minute situation, they're expecting pass. Everybody's got to be on guard. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback. He was able to jump the throw. Now he's taking it the distance. He's building the lead for his team. They've got so much momentum now heading into halftime.
He'll bring it out. It's Bussy. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Let's go down to the sideline and holler.
Hey guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. The offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throwing Reed. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Facing a third down and short from the 26. He might want another play. They'll send them back in motion. On third down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, it's Reed. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down 7 seconds.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time.
Wherever they was going, they said, fuck that.
Play. And he goes off of his first target. You can tell he did not have much time. Getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They got a good view right here because they're not moving. Hell yeah.
Reed. He's going for the big play. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. Let's start with TCU taking on the number 7 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Horned Frogs able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. They now sit at a sterling 5-0 on the season, keeping their unbeaten streak going. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Bringing things back to your game, one refresher on how the first half went down. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these two teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
They really should be getting fooled.
Yeah.
They're probably actually getting fooled.
Yeah.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
I mean, I feel like the police are just harassing.
Right.
Just about set to get this second half underway.
And yeah, I was thinking he can't
Bringing it back.
I mean, he could, but I don't know.
Able to make the tackle. Holly, what's the story as we start the second half?
Right.
Guys, I caught up with the
Like, look.
head coach at the half. Coach pointed out in the locker room that with these
She's saying hands off the wheels and
Right.
shit.
can shift, even though they've got
Like,
And
it
they
just
never
has
get
to.
over. Like, he never,
win this game last year.
you're like,
This is a new
suddenly,
moment, a new
Yeah, no.
focus, and a new intensity coming out of the locker room. I'll keep you posted on how things feel down here on the field in this big rivalry matchup. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Here's Reed to throw. Here's the pressure. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him at the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. This is a big key for us to win this game.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Reed. Throws for the tight end. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Reed rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They kick it away on fourth down. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces the punt. I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Off the play fake on first down. Extending the play. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, come away with the sack.
Fires left, and they can't make the connection on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
Get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll go right back to him. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. It's the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short.